Welcome back to Central Valley Today. In 1915, during World War I, the Armenian people suffered one of the world's largest genocides. It's estimated 1.5 million people lost their lives and their identity to mass murder and ethnic cleansing. And even then, Fresno's Armenian community was a strong one. So to commemorate this history and to remember the saints and survivors of the Armenian Genocide, the Armenian Genocide Commemorative Committee of Fresno has been hosting a program of events. And here to talk about this year's commemoration, we welcome Manine Vardanian Peters. She is the committee secretary. So I would love to get, because this is such a big part of Fresno culture, we have so many Armenians here, to get your sort of take on this history and why it's important and why we should remember it every year.
Absolutely. Well, many of the Armenians who are here today in the Central Valley are actual descendants of survivors of the genocide. So many of those who managed to escape came to Fresno because a lot of them found that Fresno was very similar to their homeland in terms of the climate and environment. So many of those who are living here today, raised here today, are direct descendants of the genocide. So it's a very, special connection for all of us. And this year particularly, we are very excited to be able to gather together, because last year, due to the pandemic, we had everything virtual. So this year, we're inviting the entire community to join us.
And there's a few different things happening. So what's happening to commemorate this history?
So the main event that we now have is this Sunday. We had a series of other events earlier this week. Today, actually, in the morning, we had the annual flag raising in front of City Hall. And this Sunday, April 24th, is our 107th commemoration. So we are going to host it at the Fresno State campus at the beautiful Armenian Genocide Monument, which if you have not yet been to, I greatly encourage everyone to visit because it is very beautiful and very informative. Has a lot of history in there, a timeline of the Armenian people. The different pillars represent the provinces of the Western Armenia, historic Armenia, as well as a pillar for the Armenian diaspora and the Republic of Armenia. So it's going to take place on the campus right there at the monument. And at 4 o'clock, we invite the community to join us to lay flowers. And at 5 o'clock, we will begin our formal program with a civic and religious component.
Okay. So a lot happening, a lot to remember this history, because, 1915 really wasn't that long ago. And it is easy to have direct descendants who were affected not that long ago by this history. And the monument it's absolutely gorgeous. Outside of this commemoration every year, what else does your organization do to bring the community together or to, teach history?
So our organization, to give you a little bit of history, it's an umbrella association of the different organizations here in the Central Valley. So religious, educational, social, and political. And the main goal is to commemorate the genocide for April 24th. So that is what we plan to do. But in general, it's mainly to educate about the Armenian genocide, about historical injustice. And so there aren't many other efforts outside of planning this big event. But we did just formally come together in 2015 for the 100th anniversary.
That's
so
great.
It's still, give us some time because we still have quite a lot of plans and goals. So right now we're focused on the commemorative activities, but there's still a lot of educational goals we want to do, because with a community that has such a large population of Armenians, it's important that we talk about the Armenians, not just the genocide, but just the impact we've made here in our community, and not just on April 24th, but year round.
Yeah, and it's nice to kind of always have that connection, back to the home country and sort of keep that tradition alive. What are you hoping that people walk away with if they come to the event on Sunday?
Well, for those who are not familiar with the genocide, I hope that they can come and really see the unity in the Armenian people, and that despite the efforts to eliminate us, we still stand strong. What's very beautiful is when you attend this event, you will see the different generations of Armenians there. You will see newborns there, toddlers running around, you'll see individuals like my age, and even grandparents, right? Unfortunately, not many survivors exist anymore, many of them, very old, but you will see across generations, everyone there united. And so I think that's something that makes a very big impression on people who attend, to see the unity of the Armenian people, but also the educational component. Because we want to make sure we're commemorating, yes, we're honoring the martyrs, but that we're also educating. And so again, the monument has a timeline, and we also will have posters on display that will give you a lot more detail about the genocide and all the events that took place.
And even more than, connecting Armenians with Armenians, Armenia, I think it helps Fresnans connect with people in your own community. We have such a large population of Armenians here in Fresno. It's nice to understand the history, know the history, and feel connected to, you know, somebody like yourself. So one more time for me, tell me when Sunday's event is happening and how people can attend.
Okay, so April 24th, Sunday at 4 p.m. You're all welcome to visit us and lay flowers at the monument. We will be providing flowers, but you're welcome to bring your own as well. 5 p.m. the official service or ceremony will start with a religious and civic portion. Parking is free, it's relaxed, everyone is welcome to come. We will have chairs and there will be a shuttle as well from the parking lots to the monument.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
All right. Monine, thank you so much for being here today. We wish you the best of luck at Sunday's event. Still to come here after a 2-year hiatus, the Master Gardeners are blossoming once again. How to explore Fresno's most beautiful gardens on the Spring Garden Tour. That's next.